Okay. Ribbon blackout. Alright guys, welcome back to Shade True Hot Rods. Now, I know it's been a long time since we uploaded. Had to go on a hiatus. I try to keep it nothing if not real. Had some problems on our end. We didn't make it to Cletus and Cars setback, but not a failure. I mean, it is, but not really. Anyways, right now what we're doing, we got Paw Paw. We're here to get Rattlesnake. Audio quality probably won't be great if I'm walking around, so we're just gonna stand here for a second. Now, we were supposed to get this car 3 years ago, I think. Behind me is actually a limited edition mid-80s RX-7. This is the one with something like that. And I was like, oh, we'll be back in like a month to get it. And we just never did. Mainly because I had nowhere to put it. And honestly, at the time, had nowhere to work on them. Now, it's seen better days interior-wise. But here's the good thing. The car is mint. Okay? I mean, look at that dash. Now, it does have 144,516 miles on it. She's seen her fair share of movement, which I don't know if this is the original engine. Given it's a rotary, I would probably say not. Oh yeah. Look at all the spider webs and whatnot. Now last time we were here, there was a snake right down there below whatever that tube is. I don't really know what it is yet. Just behind the distributor. And we coined this car Rattlesnake because of it. Because that's what we thought it was. We actually didn't know what kind of snake it was because I didn't see it until I was editing the footage later. So I really didn't pay that close attention to it, which is not good on my end. So I made a point to pay attention this time. Now, I'm waiting on my backup to arrive so we can get this thing up. We're gonna hook it up. There's a tow point right below the Mazda emblem on the underside. I'm gonna hook it up to the truck and we're gonna tow it between those two trees and over, right? Because there's a hill right there that the owner of the house drives through and stuff. That's kind of just how he drives. So I'm gonna try to tow the truck and the car through there up, stop the car on top of that hill, pull the trailer down there because I'm pretty sure I don't have the key and I don't want the steering wheel to lock up like it did when we had Blue, because that was just a pain in the khakis. So we're gonna try to not do that. Hoping if I throw it in gear or throw it out of gear into neutral, it'll just pull straight and I won't have any real issues. There's probably gonna be some issues. That's just how these things work. That didn't go according to plan. Underside's a little rustier than I thought. Okay. Try again. 7,500-pound rated rescue strap. I got it double looped on some kind of front bar. I don't know Mazdas well enough to know exactly what it is. But we're gonna try to snatch it again. Oh, you're pulling the wire on. Alright, I had to stop again. We moved it. It moved a length and a half. I mean, that's, you know, it's more than it's moved in 10 years. But we have a small problem. So, I hooked to this bar right here. And it also ripped free because all this is rusty. Oh, glasses. So, when we eventually get this car on the trailer and get it home, it's going to be interesting to see just how much rust I'm actually fighting. Now, this thing is a limited edition car. That's one of the reasons I am putting in the effort to come and get it. It's, you know, I mean, it's got the badge. Why would it be lying? Obviously a joke, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see? I don't know what that means, but it's cool. If you're dealing with old cars and you run into ants, this is your fix. That's what I mean. See all these ants right there? Well, now they're gone. And they're not gonna be coming back because I also did it right there. You can see the damage and, oh, there's one. And it's gone, just like that, easy. So, we're gonna sit here. I've gotten rid of 2 pull points and I already know there's another. The front has 2 pull points and then that bar. I've already snatched the bar off and I snatched one of the pull points off. So now I'm kind of scared to use that other pull point that I haven't snatched off yet. So we'll see. We're gonna think about this real hard before we continue. All right, so we were over there where the yellow strap is. We've made it 80 feet, I think. So this one wheel is locked up and I don't know if it's, I mean, you can see just a little fun fact. The last tag on this car was from 1998, June of 1998, which means that it's been here a while. It's been here. There's a good chance it's been here longer than I have been walking the earth, which is worrisome. There is a fair amount of rust. The front end is rather rusty. I think some of it can be saved, but we won't know until we get it home. Anyways, I've soaked this thing down in lubricant and penetrating oil. I've already heated it up around the brake caliper, see if I can make it release. I'm gonna give it 20 minutes or so to sit. I'm gonna heat it up again, hit it with a hammer. I'm gonna do something. And then I got these lug studs back in. I'm gonna try to, got a pry bar, pry it, see if I can get it rolling, because it's just been building up just a dam of leaves, because leaves are everywhere because it's fall, and it's just it's making it very hard. Plus the truck does one wheel peel. I mean, that's both from the truck spinning one tire and also from the car just having a leaf dam in front of it. All right, we made progress. Say hi, Kristen.
I'm back.
So this was seized up, but we got it pretty good. There's still a tough spot here and there.
Crow, a pry bar, and a hammer is your best friend.
And a blowtorch. Don't forget your blowtorch. Anyways, Christian brought an actual chain instead of a, let's see, how was that? A 9-year-old come along and a rescue strap that he just bought this morning, or that I just bought this morning.
Yep.
So
don't forget to show my new chain.
Oh yeah, this is what we're going to be using. 3/4 ton chain hoist. I think it'll be plenty. Now that we've got all 4 wheels at least turning and the car steers, I think we'll be able to load it up. The plan was to get it on top of this hill right here and then just roll it down, but now if it rolls good enough, we may just pull it to the road and just load it up on the road.
Giving them our damage assessment.
Oh yeah, front's pulled off. I showed you guys that I pulled this off. This is, well, it's actually part of the frame. If you take those 2 bolts off, then it's just the toe point, which I thought I'd ripped out because I just looked at it, but that's actually reasonable damage. And then we pulled the front core support loose on the exact same side. That's always pretty rusted. But honestly, the rest of it, we got it jacked up, as you saw, to get this tire off and mess with the rotor and stuff, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, once we get up on the trailer, I'm getting under the trailer here because I want to see it. Yeah. And I'll take you guys with me, but
she's not the cream puff we were thinking, but...
Have you seen the gauge cluster? This thing is mint.
I'm just saying, underside's not, it's not Supreme status. Even though Supreme looks like a turd. Yeah,
ain't it weird? Supreme looks good underneath. This one looks great on the outside, and they both look bad the other way.
Well, the inside on this one looks a lot better too.
Yeah, I think just reupholster and a good clean, it's gonna come to life. We don't know. There's no plan for this car besides keep it in good place. It's my wife's grandfather's car, who is unfortunately not with us anymore. And after just looking at it today, she has already laid claim on it, so I can't do too many stupid things with it. I kind of just got to get it running. And it may just stay a built 12A. It may not get a Renesis. It may get a 2JZ. We'll see. I don't know. Something will happen. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this on the trailer. We'll see you guys when we get that done. All right, we got the car on the trailer, and here's the underside. So, got our oil pan right here. Had a little bit of seepage action, nothing too bad.
Hey, Bubba.
Passenger side under does not look too, we're heading toward the back right now, so it don't look too bad. Driver's side leaves a little to be desired. We got some gnarly whatnots here. Some leaves that it was holding on to that'll fly out on the interstate for everybody behind us.
We call it RX-7 confetti.
Yeah, his celebration for getting this thing out. But, I mean, overall, not too shabby. What do you think, Christian? Pretty easy?
Considering it sat in nothing but leaves and mud for
25 years. Could have been a lot worse.
Very surprised.
Everything rolls. The clutch pedal's screwed, so like pretty much almost every system's gonna have to be touched and worked on. I mean, it's just there's gonna be
almost every.
Yeah, everything's gonna have to be touched and worked on. It's gonna be gnarly. Anyways, we're getting her strapped up. We're gonna get her home. Maybe even stop by a pay and spray. So we'll see how she goes. All right, so we have been driving for about 40 minutes now. And I gotta say, I'm proud of this truck. I'm pretty sure it's misfiring something fierce, probably because there's a ground strap that the gap wasn't set just right, or there's a good chance that I dropped one and forgot about it, never fixed it. I don't know. But I'm having to balance, turning the overdrive on and off. That misfire because I don't want it knocking too bad. The heat and the engine, it's staying about midway. Sometimes it goes up when I'm going up hills. It goes down when I'm cruising. So, you know, I got a small hole in the radiator. We knew about that coming into it. We decided to play ball. One of the brakes is bad. I got to fix that. So I'm only running on 3 brakes. But I got to say, for 294,042.9 miles, I'm proud of this thing. It's doing good. We got RX-7, Rattlesnake right there behind us. We got Morgan, my wife, in front of us. And we got Christian behind us. We're getting off the interstate. We're gonna go to a pay and spray real quick, try to get this thing cleaned off a little bit, maybe get some of this grime, maybe it'll look a little bit better. But yeah, we're doing this. It's happening. Ugh, I'm excited.
No, that one's not going in the garage yet. We got to do some work to it.
It should.
Yeah, it should, but it ain't going in the garage right now.
The fastest way to get it run is in the garage.
Then we got to hear Morgan, can you get the car out of my spot?
It's cold.
I don't like sitting in the I don't want to get wet.
Can I
don't want to be cold.
Should I not hold?
Well, guys, there was 2.
And then there were 2. She's home.
It only took 2.5 years.
2.5 years. May of 2021? Yeah, May of 2021 was when I came and looked at Duke, Blue, who was in the garage. Then we got Supreme a year ago.
Damn, has it been that long?
It's been a year. I'd have to look back. I'll put an exact time on here, but I've had this car for a while. Now we got a Rattlesnake, and we discovered that tube I was talking about right there is apparently our oil fill cap, just below the oil filter housing.
Yeah, guys, 25 years of weather and water does not exactly go in that hole.
Yeah, I bet it's only been 10 years since that's happened. Yeah, that looks clean. That can be cleaned up real nice.
It's complete.
Yeah, it's whole. Oh, what's the filter look like? Does it have a filter? Hey, yo.
Dude, look how mint that carburetor
Look at that carburetor. Hey, yo.
I have a good carburetor for put on that other motor. Between the 2, I'm pretty sure we can.
Well, here's the deal. This motor, statistically, junk, all right? You know, it was driven by an older lady at the time. You got to keep these things revved out to be happy so they don't have carbon buildup. It's been sitting for 25 years at least,
So that didn't
based on the tag, and then the oil fill cap being wide open. That's just not bueno. So we're just gonna go ahead and assume that this engine's bad. However, we know that one runs.
rather well.
We know it runs. I mean, you guys have seen it. We ran it up and down the strip, or block, not strip yet.
Not yet.
Now, that's all we've done to it since then, besides fix the brake. The engine hasn't ran since that video, however long ago that was. But that's okay, because it ran. We know it runs. It even spit out that little nut that we dropped in there.
Yeah.
So, next couple weeks, days, knowing me, months, we're gonna be doing an engine swap for a 12A for a 12A. So, we're not breaking any ground. We're not breaking any records here. Okay.
As easy as it is, and as much stuff that comes with the motor mounts, do whatever little hoses, transmission mount, shifter linkage.
Yeah.
Pickup.
Shifter linkage.
Or the shifter.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Take the radiator out, that all slides out, pick it up, slide it out, slide the other one in.
So Christian has enlightened me into the world of RX-7s.
Let's show them.
Let's show them. This car is okay.
Hold on, let's show them on this one.
Well, so this car is a little special. First and foremost, it's what edition is this?
Limited.
This is already a limited. It's a 1 year only kind of stuff, including these wheels. Okay, the Mazda BBS one year off numbers that we're honestly going to pull off until it's time to actually start driving this thing, because I think it'd be tight to have these on.
These are show car rims. These go to the car swap meet or car meet.
Yeah, my wife has already claimed this car, which is unfortunate because I haven't even done anything to it yet, but that just gives me freedom to put a lot of money into it. So what do you want to show them?
No AC.
See, this is what a non-limited edition looks like.
Yeah, maybe we should have put that air filter or something over
Back
there.
on, yeah. Okay, so this engine may run.
It'll run.
It'll have some extra deposits in there.
Yeah,
So this car doesn't have AC. You know, there's no AC compressor hanging off under the distributor and fun stuff like that. Whereas, good, because I need one. The clutch is stuck on this one. Oh wait, this one has hinges. I realized I've not been fighting it the whole time.
What?
This one still has hinges on it. Tight. Anyways, this one has AC right here. Factory AC. Come on down. Luxury.
It has cruise control.
No shot. Is that not an evap canister?
No, it's got a cable coming out of the end of it. I think it's got cruise control. Well, don't hold me to it. I believe we have a not only an AC car, but we have a not a power steering, but a cruise control car as well. Not seeing a power steering pump, but that's not a big deal. There she is, AC compressor, and it's not locked up, surprisingly. Another thing we have, guys, is premium sound system. Don't know how well you can see it, but Pioneer tape deck, have the factory EQ below it, and then there is actually another EQ stuffed off in the ashtray hole. But yeah, work in progress. The old limited edition.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been bringing home our 1983 limited edition RX-7 that we know as a Rattlesnake, because there was a snake under the hood the first time we saw it and we almost touched it and didn't know.
Yeah, he has now vacated the premises.
He wasn't there, so I'm gonna say he was alive or something pulled him out, because there's no trace of his body. Anyways, we have plans for this. We're gonna pull the engine out of Supreme. That's gonna be that. Follow along. We're gonna have videos on it. It's just gonna take some time. So follow along. We're gonna be having our videos. It's gonna take some time because we're only human, okay? We both do this in our free time, and money's kind of hard right now. I know you guys know this, but we're doing everything that we can.
Life is the main obstacle.
Life is the main obstacle, man. We're doing this for fun. Until we start making monies, this is for fun. So we're gonna do everything we can to bring you guys along with us. Until then, we are Shade Tree Hot Rods, and we'll see you later.